Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, I have come back after performing Umrah on the 29th Ramadan. It was a great experience. I performed my Hajj in 2010 and subsequently three more Umrahs. My last Umrah was in 2018 and it was also in last days of Ramadan. But this one was totally different. Everything was now on mega scale. Although the both Khana Kaaba and the Mosque of Medina, Masjid Nabi have been extended. Great extension has been made, but still the number of pilgrims was so much that it is unexplainable. Uh, in Mecca, you cannot enter the main mosque in simple dress. You have to be in ihram. That is only those who were performing Umrah would enter it. This was not the situation 7 years ago. And another indication is that the internet usage of both Makkah and Medina separately in the last days was more than average world internet usage. And on 6th March, 5 lakh pilgrims performed Umrah, and that was just the beginning of Ramadan. So you can imagine how many performed Umrah in the last days. So anyway, it was a great holy experience, and I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, so I'm continuing with part 6 of Science and the Holy Quran. I recorded it before going to Umrah, so I will just play that recording. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, this is part 6 of the series, Science and the Holy Quran. So chapter 25, Surah Furqan. Verse 53. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وهو الذي مرج البحرين هذا عذب فرات وهذا ملح أجاج وجعل بينهما برزخا وحجرا محجورا. Translation. Allah created rivers, one with sweet water and other with bitter water, and made a barrier between them so that when they flow together, their water does not mix. So the Holy Quran indicated the presence of a barrier between two water bodies which are touching each other more than 1400 years ago. Modern science has understood this phenomenon only recently and describes it as transitional homogenizing area, which means that in the places where two different water bodies meet, there is a barrier between them, And why is this barrier? This barrier divides the two water bodies so that each one has its own temperature, salinity, and density. So that is the reason why they never mix with each other. So there are several examples between Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean and near Gibraltar, then Gulf of Alaska, then Cape Point, South Africa, and there are some rivers and streams in Bangladesh. These are just some examples. There are many other places where this phenomenon can be seen. So here this is Cape Point, South Africa. You can see very clearly two different colors and two different seas, which are seas or oceans, which are flowing side by side. Even if they have high currents, even then they do not mix with each other. It is amazing. And this is Gulf of Alaska. Here again the same thing is seen. Two very different water bodies which are flowing side by side. And when you talk about rivers, here it is the rivers in Bangladesh. You can see how different these two water bodies are. One is very muddy and other is blue, and they are flowing side by side. Now, next verse is verse 54. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وهو الذي خلق من الماء بشرا وجعله نسبا وسهرا. Translation: Allah made man from a drop of water and continued the process as races emerged and different relationships were developed. Your Creator has great powers. So, I will not repeat this topic because it has been discussed in great detail already in Surah Hajj, verse 5, chapter 22, verse 5, and I covered it in fourth vlog of this series. Now, Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter 23, verses 12 to 14, it is given in very great detail, and I covered it in fifth vlog of this series. You can refer to these vlogs. Next is verse 61. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Tabarakalladhi ja'ala fis samai burujam wa ja'ala fiha sirajam wa qamaran munira. Translation: Allah created posts in skies and placed very bright lamp, the sun, and the luminous moon. So more than 1400 years ago, the Holy Quran mentioned that sun is itself a source of light, whereas moon is lit by borrowed light. So lamp, that is sun, and moon are referred separately. In the Holy Quran, sun is always referred as lamp, that is something which itself is source of light, and moon is referred to as nur, that is reflected light. It is amazing that no human body could think of this in those old days. So, word siraj is used for sun, which means a lamp. That is, it produces its own light. And word munir is used for moon, which indicates borrowed or reflected light. It was only about 500 years ago when the modern, if you can say that modern era, then Leonardo da Vinci declared that moon shines by the borrowed light from sun and it does not have its own light. So before that period, everybody believed that moon has its own light and sun has its own light. And these points are discussed in detail by Dr. Maurice Bohel in his book The Bible, the Quran and Science, and also by Dr. Zakir Naik during his Oxford Union address in 2011. Next verse is verse 62. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا. Translation: He created day and night which follow each other. These are the signs of Allah for those who think and are grateful. So this topic has already been discussed in great detail in Surah Anbiya, chapter 21, verse 33, and I have covered it in the fourth vlog of this series. And then Surah Hajj, chapter 22, verse 61, again it was covered in the same, that is fourth vlog of this series. And in future it will also be discussed in Surah Luqman and Surah Az-Zumar. Next is chapter 27, Surah An-Naml, verse 61. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Amman ja'ala al-arda qararan wa ja'ala khilalaha anharan wa ja'ala laha rawasiya wa ja'ala bain al-bahrayni hajizan a'ilahum ma'allahi bal aksaruhum la ya'lamun. Translation: Who made earth a place to live, made rivers and streams, and put mountains on it to make it stable. He separated water of two rivers. Allah did all these things. So is there anyone else to be worshipped except Allah? Absolutely not. And majority of them do not have this knowledge. So the first point is, who made earth a place to live, made rivers and streams, and put mountains on it to make it stable. So this topic has been discussed already in great detail in Surah An-Nahl, chapter 16, verses 15 to 6, in the third vlog of this series. And it will again be discussed in Surah An-Naba, chapter 78, verse 7. And second point is he separated water of two rivers. So this topic has been discussed in the earlier part of this vlog, and that is verse 53. So that was that about this vlog. So one important information, that I was running a series about Japanese society in Urdu. So that has been completed, and now it will be followed by another Urdu series, that is Mashhur Tarikhi Shakhsiyat Dusra Rukh, the famous historical personalities, the other side. So as you know that history is not accurate, and not everything is brought before the people. The historians, they have their own interests. If they are, if they were working with some king, they will always highlight his good things and hide his bad things. And conversely, if they are their enemies, they will do vice versa. So here I thought that I will bring I will take one by one these important personalities and try to bring their hidden side of their personalities, their characters, their history to the to my viewers, and I hope it will be of great interest for all. Thank you very much. And as you know that when you click the bubble with my photo on the left side, you will have the subscribe option. I hope you like this vlog. Thank you for your time. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.